Your purpose, abundance, and wealth are hidden in stillness. There comes a time in life when everything goes silent. No friends calling, no deals coming in, no noise, just you and your breath. Most people panic when that silence arrives. But the awakened ones, they know that silence is an invitation from God, an invitation to meet yourself again. I remember when everything around me slowed down, opportunities disappeared, people stopped checking in, and I found myself sitting alone, wondering if I was still on the right path. But what I didn't know back then was that my purpose, my wealth, my power, and my luxury life were all waiting inside that stillness. For months, it felt like the world had forgotten me. But in that isolation, I began to see I wasn't being abandoned, I was being prepared. The noise of the world had to fade so that the voice of my soul could finally be heard. It started small, moments of clarity between thoughts. Then one day I felt it. Stillness wasn't emptiness. Stillness was full of direction, full of presence, full of divine memory. In that quiet space, I started seeing visions of the life I desired, of the man I was becoming. I saw myself driving my first car, feeling the wind, the gratitude, the realization that manifestation isn't about chasing. It's about remembering what's already yours. You see, abundance doesn't come to those who hustle harder. It comes to those who hear clearer, and you can't hear God in noise. You can't feel purpose while running from silence. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It's the alignment of movement with divine rhythm. When you know your purpose, you stop forcing things. You start attracting. You stop doubting. You start remembering. Your wealth isn't hiding in your next job. Your luxury isn't hiding in your next deal. It's hidden in the part of you that knows exactly why you're here. Because when purpose wakes up, it calls everything that belongs to you. When I found that purpose, I stopped chasing clients. They started finding me. When I stopped begging life to bless me, life started overflowing. I began to understand. The world outside of me was always mirroring the world inside of me. And the moment I stopped trying to prove I was ready, the universe said, "Now you are." Wealth isn't something you create. It's something you allow. Luxury isn't something you buy. It's something you embody. So if you're listening to this right now and you feel like life has slowed down, like doors are closed, like people disappeared, don't fight it. That's a divine pause. That's God saying, "Be still, I'm about to show you who you are." Stay in that silence. Let it burn away who you are not. Because when you rise from that stillness, you won't chase purpose. Purpose will chase you. You won't chase wealth. Wealth will orbit around your peace. And you won't chase validation because your soul will already be crowned. Remember this truth. Everything you've ever desired already exists inside the one who remembers who they are. Stillness is not the end of motion. It's the beginning of mastery. So breathe, be still, and let purpose find you again. Because when you know your purpose, you unlock heaven's rhythm, and everything that belongs to you begins to move. You are not behind. You are being positioned. Stay still, remember, and rise. If this message spoke to your soul, share it with someone who's been doubting their path. Subscribe, and let's keep awakening together. Because the world doesn't need another copy. It needs a real you.